welcome to Southend. Elliot Seabrook opening up proceedings with a typical bomb serve. Didn't really class that as an unforced error, even if I wanted to. It's a bit tough to get anything on that ball. It comes through with so much weight. It's been a beautiful day outside. It's been 23 degrees. It's going to have to be the play. He's going to have to do a lot more of that. I think that if he tries to stay back against Pearce, it's going to be one-sided. Most of their encounters have been relatively close despite the scoreline. Another bomb. Surprised Pearce didn't get the ball for him. It's away. It's a great hole. It's a great first game to love. Sends a clear message to his opponent. Background, you can probably hear Hugh Impey from Evesham still battling it out. Another unforced error. First from Pearce, really. The other couple you can't really call unforced errors. And that'll be his undoing. Just too many, and no need for it. Going inside in into Pearce's forehand, it's just suicidal. That's huge. Third winner already. Playing on the badminton court, so it's the first line. Singles line. We don't use the back boxes when we're playing touch tennis, nor do we use the side boxes, the tram lines, unless we're playing doubles. Again, I'm going to be generous here. I'm not going to call that an unforced error because it really was a rocket serve from Elliot. It's hard to read. He can go either way with that same ball toss. He can go down the tee or he can go out wide. Pearce is standing. He's a good 3 meters back. Another error. I mean, we've got 7 so far against 3 winners. He's in a deep hole right now. That's 2 complete games worth of unforced errors, and that's going to hurt him. You know, it's 2-1 now to Pearce in the first set. And he's not really had to swing his racket too much to get to this scoreline. Personally, I think the worst thing that ever happened to Elliot Seabrook was that he developed a backhand. When he first came on the tour, it was probably the weakest shot in his repertoire by a long, long way. And I certainly wouldn't call it a strength now, but it is more reliable. As you can see there. Cheap, but if you look at the way the arc of the ball travels on his forehand, there's so much margin for error, and he can rip the cover off it. What was that? Yeah, he deserved to be punished. Deserved to be punished. Matt Pearce hasn't hit a single winner so far. Alright, so we're now up to 3 complete games worth of unforced errors from Seabrook. That's 12 unforced errors. Better let there, because Impey, as I said, is behind us. Messing around, pretty much battling until they kick him out the centre. The Garran centre here is run by Parkwood Leisure. Kindly giving us these facilities. This Wilson £300 event. Oh, it's the first winner, but it's a great one as well. It's straight back behind his opponent. Getting back to what I said about his backhand, it's just, Roddick had the same problem. Roddick had no backhand. Had a cannon of a serve, no backhand, and a monster forehand. Really managed to cut that one. 15 all and 1-3 now the score. That I will call an unforced error because he had a racket on that, and if you've got a racket on the Seabrook serve, you really have to make it. Especially if you haven't had to move your feet. He's just dominating now. It's 30 all and Seabrook's in a spot of bother. If he doesn't get this point, it's 2 set points against him, so he really needs that serve to fire. Why is he leaving that? I mean, that's wishful thinking if I ever saw it. Why on earth is he leaving that? Clock that up as another winner for Pearce. But a shocking mental error from Seabrook. Oh, shame the serve was wide, and that's the set. It's the first set's gone to Matt Pearce, local lad. He lives in Essex. I'm not sure how far he is from this Garran centre, but you'd imagine he gets down and practices quite a lot. It's interesting, I'm going to go back to the point I made earlier on about Seabrook's backhand. So, like Roddick, you know, massive serve, unbelievable forehand, but a backhand that was just pony. And then suddenly he developed a backhand. He won the US Open in 2003. It was at Queen's Club when he first paired up with Gilbert that he developed that backhand. As soon as Seabrook started to learn how to hit his backhand, he stopped running round shots and always looking to play a forehand that was an aggressive shot, and started rallying with the top guys. For me, that's suicide. Starting to set down now against Pearce. He's got to regroup and find a way into this match. He's got an unforced error from Pearce, which is a good start. But I think he should still be looking to always bring his forehand into play. Unless, of course, he's hitting them like that. He's up to 14 unforced errors by my count now. So that backhand's a nothing ball, and I mean, it just drops on the service line and gives Pearce an opportunity to be aggressive with his forehand. He did slice a lot in the doubles final. It was an interesting tactic. Pearce has pulled that out. I'd love to see a replay of that one. That looked well inside the line. I will say this for Pearce, he's a very fair player. Stands to take the #1 ranking in the world if he can win this match. Just totting up. I'm sorry for those of you that are still viewing this. You've only got a few minutes left if he keeps playing like this. It's 1-love in the second set, and Seabrook's going to take a break. Go and have a chat with his friend Adam Hassan, you can see up there in the stands. Yeah, maybe Adam can knock some sense into him. Most of the crowds have gone now. They were there earlier on in force, mostly to watch some of the early round matches. Some shocks that we had. We had Emily Watts taking out Jack Fryer. Daniel Bourne gave it his all, but lost to Luke Mays, which was the biggest shock that Luke actually managed to win a match. Luke lost in the doubles against his dad, and I'm sure he's hoping the less we say about that, the better. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's just long. It's just missed it. I reckon Elliot Seabrook watched Rocky a lot as a kid, because he goes forehand to forehand with Pearce, which is a bit like standing in front of Ivan Drago and taking his best shots. Something in this guy's head told him he could get away with playing like that. That's the 1-2 combination. I just wish he'd bring it out more often. Struggling there. Just took off a little bit late. It's a good serve. I'll put that down again as an unforced error. It's 5 for Pearce, and again, if you get a new racket on this serve, you should be making it into play if you're not going for an outright win. Oh, there's that only forehand slice again. An even more pony backhand slice. Oh dear, Elliot. This is shaping up to be a cuffing. Good enough on that smash. And he paid the price. He paid the price. Just didn't get enough on that smash. The minute he arced his back that way, didn't snap his wrist down, and for someone who serves so well, it's surprising how mediocre his overhead was there. And he's serving a volley against Pearce, which is suicide. It's 2-love in the second set. He's really not known for his hands. Again, like Andy Roddick used to come into the net a lot and he'd just laugh. Really good get from Pearce. Clipped the tape, dropped dead. He came in, just cut underneath it, and then adopted a defensive position. That's a much better smash. Great approach. Again, the forehand came into play as soon as possible. As soon as he got one on the service line, tore it up the line and came in. Fourth winner. It's a forced error there. Great return. Oh, wow. Wow. Just wow. After all that aggression, I don't know, maybe he ran out of steam in his legs. It's 16 unforced errors. I mean, that's an entire set worth of unforced errors against the world number 2. 6 from his opponent. Berating himself there. He's furious with himself. And so he should be. Any man who's got a ponytail like that and a slice like that. Pearce is not known for being a great volleyer, but he is definitely a very, what's the word for it? Lousy volleyer, let's be honest, but he comes in on quality, so it's an easy pick-off. He never comes in on something where he might be asked to hit a great volley. You see the guy playing doubles, he just parks the bus with Seabrook at the baseline, and it's a disgusting sight. Both of them just filthy grinders from the baseline, but you know, he's good enough to just get the job done. And ultimately, that's what it's all about. It's not how pretty your shots are, it's whether they get the job done. Massive return. Just greased the line there, just greased the line. 4-1 first set, 3-love second set. Good if Elliot can get a game here. A bit of dignity, a bit of self-respect. Walk away from this knowing that he was close. A couple of sudden death deuce games in this. Oh, he's missed another one. We're now up to 20 unforced errors from Seabrook's racket. Missed it long, and there's the match. Great showing from both men, and Pearce will now be the world #1.